Alright everyone, it's time for 3 more shoutouts here from people who have sent me some good shit, including an Antons Redux, of course. Links in the description to landofbiltong.com as well as to damascusgear.com, and thank you for sending me the gloves. I'll be showing them off as well. I've also got something that JD Spare sent me. He's a long-term contact of mine. I don't have a link for his thing. I don't think he has something like a website or anything like that. He sent me a cool stamping kit, actually, and I think it's going to come in pretty useful as well. So I thank you for that. He had sent it to me before I left, actually. This is long ago, but I couldn't find it. It had been misshelved, and so I was just searching around through my books and stuff, and I found the box, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, well, finally, after like 2 years or something like that. So let's get right into it. First, I want to show off some of the biltong. This is Antons biltong. He sent me 5 more packs of it, and I just wanted to show you sort of how it looks. This is the Wagyu chili. That's the spicy one. It's not insanely spicy, but it does have a good kick, so it's pretty good. You've got your Angus. I've already opened that one, and I have to re-refrigerate these after I'm done with the video. Don't worry, I'll eat a chunk of that. I'm going to eat it for breakfast, actually. U.S. Wagyu. That's really good, by the way. Cabanossi. This is, I think, the beef and pork mix. This is one of my favorites, actually, and it's nice and squishy. And then the Japanese Wagyu. That's apparently a hot seller. They are all incredibly good. I like the Wagyu, of course, is the toppest quality that you can get. I also like the bison, but even like the regular Angus is delicious. And I think it comes in a couple of forms. I think some of these are more like a shredded meat, and some of them are more like little links, actually. And so, show you up close some of the meat. Yeah. Spectacular. Full of protein. I'll be eating some of that for breakfast. That's a lot of meat. Better than any jerky that you could ever get. Totally different process. Oh God. I expected that, don't want to choke to death on a chunk of Wagyu. Tasty way to die, though. This is from Damascus Gear. Now, I thought that I was going to get a couple of glove pairs here. Instead, I got 6, so I'm going to show a couple of these off. These are, which one are these? These are the Sub-Zero Ultimate Cold Weather Gloves. And these are real leather and nice and puffy. These are all in medium. I can wear a medium or a large. Medium is very slightly small for me, technically, but I actually like the feel of a more form-fitting glove, as opposed to it being more floppy. So I just wanted mediums. These are nice quality. They are very, very warm, by the way. These ones I've already tested. I didn't get around to opening all of these, but I'll read off. They've got a whole bunch, and if you go to the site, it's more than just gloves. They got all sorts of, like, they've got riot shields and helmets and all sorts of stuff. It's sort of like a tactical shop. Apparently used to be based here in Vermont. They are no longer here in Vermont. Probably got taxed out of the state, like every other decent fucking business. These are a different form of glove. Which one are these, actually? These are the Thinsulate lined leather dress gloves. Again, nice quality. Then you've got, yeah, they got 6 different kinds of gloves just from their cold weather glove store. Enforcer K neoprene gloves. Those look nice. Premium leather driving gloves. This is going to be, I think, my favorite because my hands get cold when I drive, especially I'm in Vermont. It's the middle of winter. I'm probably going to wear these every day. Now, when I drive, anyway. Dynathin unlined leather gloves. So I think that's more form-fitting. That's more like for thinner gloves. I wonder if they're capacitative, actually. I'll have to test it out. And Nitro tactical gloves. And these have little balls in them, so it can increase your punching ability. Those are for when your hands are cold, but you're also fighting a bear at the same time, and you forgot your buck knife. And now, I wanted to show you some of what JD sent me, because I think this is really cool. He's got a couple of photographs there. You don't need to see those. I don't know if you'd like that. There's a bunch of them, too. These are, I think these are, wait, lemon and? Are these like some candy or something? No, I think those are stampers. But anyway, let me show you the stamper itself. Yeah, I've got to dig through this. This is how it looks. This is for stamping ink. And he sent me a couple of packs of ink, actually, too. He's based in Japan. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Shahata, I believe it's pronounced. I've already opened it. I already tried it. It does work very well. So I got a couple of ink packs. And what I plan to do is if I mail out letters or stationery or something, I can stamp them with this and it'll be like the coolest thing ever. And he actually sent me a number of them. There are 2 of the stampers with handles, and I think there's like a dozen actual other stamps in here. I'm not sure why there are so many. And then I've got some envelopes there so I can stamp it on, like if I send a letter, stamp it, becomes official. And I really like that. Also, this little pack, he stamped that too. I think some of these are inverted. Oh yeah, I get it. Some of these are incised and some of them are excised. So you can do either a stamp where the Ouroboros is the uninked part or a stamp where it's the inked part. I'll probably use the latter more often because it looks cool. And if you brush the ink on it lightly, you can get that effect where it's not like quite complete and it looks like old school. And I just sort of like that, the way that it looks. And so I thank you very much to JD for sending this because it will definitely be put to use. I'm going to have like a more official office once I get that Fibium and I clean it out in here. And I'm thinking about having a little table and I'll have like things like this that I'm going to be using for, you know, like mailing stuff, you know, important things that I need to get to. I'm thinking probably what I'll do is I'll have a little nook for that. I don't know exactly how to set it up. Maybe I'll get one of those old school desks. It's like the desk and it has the hood over top and it lifts up and has drawers underneath it. I'll always love the aesthetic. So I thank you very much again to Anton at landofbiltong.com, to DamascusGear.com, and to my friend JD Spare. I thank you very much for all the cool stuff. It'll get used, all of it. I promise you. That's about all. Peace out.